You know, James Cameron might have had it correct with Skynet and Terminators and everything. Because we got a thing going down right now in China where humanoid robots did a total kickboxing-like competition. The competition saw 4 Unitree G1 humanoid robots square off in one-on-one matches where they punched and kicked and even did a kick-up, a acrobatic transition from a prone position to a standing position after getting knocked down. The G1 robots, each standing 130 centimeters tall, weighing about 35 kilograms, wearing protective headgear and standard kickboxing gloves.
And lycra.
Yeah, why? Yeah. Were they wearing jock straps, man? I mean, you know.
People dressed up in cardboard boxes.
Yeah, now this is the part that at least makes me go, okay. They were put through their paces by remote control and voice command, but they were using a whole set of motion control algorithms powered by large artificial intelligence models and so on and so forth, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so now let me switch over because I do have a tab here with a little video, and I just want you to pay attention to the move and groove here. Come on, you guys. There we go.
Right? Oh, they're cool little babies.
Yeah. And look, like that's not really fighting. I mean, you know, it's more like roughhousing.
Oh, it's pretty cool getting up there, though.
Yeah, that was cool.
Come on, it's Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah. So at this point, yeah. Look at this. See,
wait. Go on, just punch the ref.
But at this point, let's see that little kick. You know, they have harder fights in grade 3 at school these days, right? You know, so I don't think we have a lot to worry about yet. At least as long as if these guys are in charge, right? But
yeah.
But the fact that they're already training these robots for this kind of stuff, and we know this kind of thing's being used in the military for all kinds of purposes and whatnot. If any of these AI models actually get out of their sort of contained in containerized environment and actually start secretly talking to each other in the background on the internet, learning skills from each other, you could have a bot that just has to make its way to the right factory to get weaponized and become lethal in no time.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Who cares about that?
Yeah, as long as somebody still has to hold that button down at the edge of the arena, right? You know.
I think it'd be much more interesting to see these robots fighting a human. So can we make that happen, please?
Oh man, could you imagine? Because they would have to work their way up through like Nintendo boxing or something, right? So there would be some guy who just goes in and gets pummeled in the beginning, so the robot feels good, goes up through that. Don't do this, people. Don't.
Having said that, you could just get one of those like robot arms from a Toyota factory and just swing and smack.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Somebody see if you can find all the teeth, you know? So why are you telling us a story about bales of hay?
Yes, hay bales. Oh, yes. Well, yeah, there's a shocking discovery on the Texas highway. What appeared to be an ordinary agricultural load turned into a major human smuggling bust after sheriff's deputies discovered undocumented immigrants hidden inside bales of hay. On Monday afternoon, Fayette County Drug Interdiction Sergeant Randy Suman pulled over a white Ford F-250 holding a gooseneck trailer filled with round hay bales on Interstate 10 near. I wonder what made them stop it. He said it wasn't just a routine stop. Upon closer inspection, the deputies noticed something odd about the bales and soon uncovered shocking concealment method that each hay bale had been hollowed out and reinforced with metal frames, creating cramped compartments where multiple undocumented individuals were found stuffed inside, concealed behind the layers of hay.
Yeah, yes. Look there. You can see the dude's legs on the left and his arm, you know, look at that.
He's on his way to El Salvador.
He is now.
The driver, 44-year-old Delbert Flanders from Kansas, was taken to a nearby hospital for medical treatment. What was wrong with him? He was the driver.
Yeah. What about everybody in the hay bales?
Yeah. The two other suspects, Adio Lambert, 22, and Lency Delgado Fernandez. He's not from around there,
Don't
is
these
he?
people know better? You got to have an American name to be an American. Come on.
Yeah, well, they're both from Houston. They were arrested and are now facing serious federal and state charges related to human smuggling. Why wasn't Trump doing that as well then? Authorities believe the trio is linked to a sophisticated trafficking network. Yeah, that's quite sophisticated to put them in the how bells. Fayette County Sheriff Keith Korenick called the method not only deceptive but incredibly dangerous, especially with Texas temperatures climbing as summer approaches. Smugglers continue to use increasingly creative and hazardous techniques to transport individuals across Texas highways.
Farmers wrap big hay bales like that because they're so big, they generate heat and it kind of ferments and it makes it even better for the cattle. Like, that's not going to be a cool place to take a trip.
Yeah. The cows just stick a straw in it and drink it.
Yeah. It's like cow beer, right?
Yeah. No, it's extremely hot. Inside the bales.
I do want to say at this point, though, to be honest, I've heard many stories in the news recently about human trafficking, and every time I've heard them, I've assumed it's been for awful sex things and slave labor and stuff. Now, they called this human trafficking in the article. Is this people just illegally immigrating, or is this human trafficking? Because to me, human trafficking has a nefarious tone to it, not just smuggling people across the border for money.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not sure here, right?
No idea. But the driver got taken to hospital, so
weird, right? Yeah.
When they caught them all.
They should watch Smokey and the Bandit to learn how to do this correctly. If you're new here, people, thanks for watching, and maybe click the subscribe button on your way out, because I'd sure appreciate it if you did.
Yes, and if you're being smuggled on a bale of hay, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section so we can come and help you out.
And for God's sakes, don't smoke a joint when you're in there. The whole place.